killer instincts. Play in attack mode, stay aggressive. There's a lot of runway left. If you can get another, you can really sink your opponent.
Slides it quickly to point. Here's a chance. Scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. It's all tied up. Great read by the winger to take possession with the two centermen tied up. Halifax glides the puck behind the net. Loses the coverage there. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly since an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net.
And the streak continues as he buries yet another goal against Dispose.
Yeah, and it's confidence right now. Every time the puck is on his stick, he's making something happen. And if he has a lane, he's been a sharpshooter and accurate.
Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Lawrence has got it in the offensive zone. Receives the pass. Boston's got a hold of it against the wall. Lays the body into that play. Shakes the defender. He's on a breakaway. And a great save. Oh, turns it aside once again.
They make some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
Puck sent over to Lawrence. Moves it to Lucas.
Lawrence is looking to complete the hat trick. He's got 2 in the game. He's looking for his 3rd.
Makes some space. Stones it in front.
Lucas is doing a great job tonight of combining his IQ and his skill. And when you have that dual combination, you make things happen and you can generate offense because you're not one-dimensional. It's not just you taking it to the net. You're utilizing the pieces on the ice, your teammate, to get it done.
Boston's through center and now in the offensive end. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Scooped up along the wall by Point. Stoppage in play. Here comes a penalty shot. Here he goes on the penalty shot. Shot! He scores! On the penalty shot! He's changed the outlook of this game now.
He certainly has. Down by 1 and an opportunity to get the equalizer, and he converts. That's embracing the pressure.
Boston's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Here's a shot! And he had the answer on that one.
Allen's been playing with bite tonight and certainly packing a punch here with a hat trick so far in this game. I mean, he has been the option. He has been the threat on the ice. And the other team, they don't have an answer for him. They got to solve this riddle. They got to try and disrupt and negate him if they want an attempt at winning this game.
Moves it in front! Oh, they couldn't complete that. Moves it quickly over to Lucas. Lawrence has crossed the line and gained the zone. Fans want a shot here in the dying seconds of the period. Oh, what a save in front!
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you. And he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here. And we'll come back. 3rd period action next. teams are readying themselves at center ice as the third period is about to go. It's been a throwback to 80s hockey here, and we are underway here in the third. Handles the puck at the point. Feeds it over. The sharpshooters take possession in the defensive end. He's got a step. Scores! The go-ahead goal!
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next few shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing.
The sharpshooters have to be feeling good about themselves after taking the lead with that goal here in the third.
Yeah, and it's not much of a cushion the way this game has gone back and forth, James, but it's something. You're in the lead, so now you want to continue with that tempo. Find a way to push your opponent back. Continue to punch and press.
Lots of time left in this period. Boston's got the momentum with a one-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Risky play, but pokes it away. Now a quick pass to Allen. In all alone at the breakaway. Oh, what a stop on the breakaway.
It's a one-on-one battle, and the goaltender's going to win this one here, James. Just love the way that he stands his ground. And you want to make your opponent move first? Well, guess what? He's able to make this save because of it.
Coming up after the stoppage in play. Allen's got the puck, and here he comes. And that nullifies the penalty shot. Still lots of time left here in this frame. Boston's clinging to this 4-3 lead. And with the two tied up off the face-off, a great read to grab possession of the puck. Takes it to the front, denies him! And the puck leads the zone. And he's going to come out of his crease to play the puck here. Lawrence has got a hold of the puck behind the net. Makes his presence known on the ice. Quick feed to point, all alone! Scores! What a finish on the breakaway!
Well, a nice play to pull away from the pack here, James. One-on-one battle against the goaltender, and he's the victor.
Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. From the neutral zone now. Slides it across! And that one's turned away.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Takes the puck along the boards. And a solid stop on the play there. There's the whistle. We've got an offside.
Point's been outstanding tonight, James. Multiple puck touches all around the net. I mean, his underlying metrics are going to be off the charts, including his expected goals. He finally gets one. You can see that body language certainly changed. He's had the puck on his stick all game long.
Locks him up on the draw as they take possession. Feeds the puck over to Allen. A chance in front. Scores! And look who's at it again!
Well, you don't replicate these nights very often, James. You got to appreciate them when you get them and continue to pad the stats.
Boston's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Oh, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they've just hammered their opponent.
On the backhand in front, big time stop. Here's a short pass to Lucas. Locks it down with a stop. I think he got a blocker on that one. Halifax has had a lot of good looks on net, and yet they trail late in this third period. Comes in off the wing as both centers were tied up on the draw. Here's a chance. That's gloved by Wagner. Scores! Perfectly positioned to bury the rebound.
Well, you know who picks up another assist in this rivalry series, extending his points streak.
And we know the numbers, we see the stats, right? But you also know that there's some healthy dialogue call it chirping that's going on the ice right now. And that happens when you're producing.
Oh, great move to sidestep the check. He scores! There's the hat trick in Leonard Ray-Chapeau!
Yeah, Ray-Chapeau is right there. Hats all over the ice. They're going to have to collect them on. This is going to take some time. But man, has he ever had an effective night. He had two, and he was thinking three all the way.
Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Here's a feed in front, and that chance is blocked. Takes the puck. Puck scooped up by Point. In all alone on the breakaway. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Under a minute to play in this dandy. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Nice zone entry on the left side. Shot! Wicked glove save to get a piece of that one. Takes it to the net. And we've got ourselves a penalty shot coming up here. Lucas is ready for his penalty shot. Here's a chance. He scores! And just like that, we are tied.
Well, he draws the penalty shot, right? Because he doesn't allow the play to die. James keeps his feet moving, and now he keeps his feet moving on the other side, and he executes with some sick skill.
Quick feed to Lucas. Feeds it over on the rush. How did he stop that one?
Allen's been having his way with the opposition, and I'm telling you right now, James, this crowd doesn't like it. They're extremely frustrated with their team.
Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. Good read by the winger as the two centers tie up. Boston's got it in their own zone. Slides the puck over. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. There's the buzzer. 60 minutes of play has solved absolutely nothing. So let's go to overtime, and we'll do that next here on EA Sports. You love these moments of drama if you're a sports fan, and overtime is set to get underway. And with that, the clock is ticking here on overtime. Let's see if we can get ourselves a hero here. Moves the puck. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Here's a chance on the attack. Boston's got the puck. The sharpshooters have it now. Takes it from the right side. Here's a chance to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Quick shot. Turned aside with the glove by Wagner. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Boston's got it along the wall. Quick pass to Lucas. Cuts to the paint. Fires it on net. Wagner's got the puck and he's going to hang on. A critical draw here. And there's a little boost from off the wing as the centers were tied up there. Boston's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Halifax has possession of it now. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. To the low slot. And he opts to wait for more support. Here he is in close. Big time stop there.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Takes a shot, makes a save, finishes his check with authority in the corner. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Quick pass over to point. Here's a blast. Boston's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he takes the feed.
Allen's been having the kind of night, James, where the puck just follows you around, and then when you get it, you're cashing in. He's got 4 goals on the night. Who knows what he's going to do next?
Oh, that was filthy. Look at this. Shuts him down. Sends the pass in front. Scores! They win it. They win it in overtime. And the Sully game is strong tonight. Wow, what a finish.
We ain't taking no L's. No, 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 no. Saints breaking out of seals. Go, 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 go. The battle's been won. He said it's on. So we ain't taking no L's. We ain't taking no L's. Hey, we seeing W's all in the chat. It's like a home run straight off of the bat. Lion, the shooter, the cat out the bag. I came deluded, I'm bringing the facts like I was lost, but now I'm found. Trapped in darkness till you came around. Broken chains all falling to the ground. We ain't taking no L's. No, 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 no. Saints breaking out of seals. Go, 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 go. The battle's been won. He said it's on. So we ain't taking no L's. We ain't taking no L's. Hey, we ain't taking no L's. The victory is already won. 3 days in the ground in the kingdom.
depends on the shame I hide. But I'm in no way ready to face the sun. God knows what I have become. Cause every cold and dark perverted room, every touch that wasn't meant for you, I could have been somebody's baby, but till then I guess I'll just keep coming. Give me all that I need from the shoes on my knees, babe. Keep the fever on till I come undone.
Boston's entering play, having taken the last game between these two squads. Allen's one of those players to watch tonight to drive the offense. They collided in a big way with a bunch of goals and hits. This should be an outstanding matchup between two teams that quite simply don't like each other. It's ready to go next. Two teams looking starved for a win, and we are set to go. Great night for hockey, and period number 1 is underway. Boston's got the puck in their own end. The sharpshooters cross the blue line and are on the attack. And he makes the save with ease. Moves the puck to Miles. Carolina's on the attack. Boston's gained possession along the boards. On the attack, they come down the right wing. The Rose Turkeys look to start the transition game. Here they are on the attack. Moves the pass in front. He scores! What a goal! You know, when you look at these two rivals going head-to-head, I don't know if anybody loves this matchup more than who just lit the lamp.
Yeah, he waits for it. He lives for it here, James. I mean, if the pressure is there, he looks like he doesn't feel it at all. He plays a passionate game. He's engaged. But most importantly, when he gets an opportunity, he buries it.
Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. And he kicks that one out as he gets a piece of the glove. And he takes the feed. They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Carolina's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. The Rose Turkeys have it now. Breakaway! Scores! Talk about swag on the finish with that one!
He does the work to get to that position on the breakaway, James, and then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. A golden one it is, and he cashes in.
Here's a shot! Oh, what a save with the glove! From his own end, he moves it up ahead. He scores! And there's the hat trick! James Cebulski. Always love the pace of a little 3-on-3, and here we go. Both teams look ready to go, and it's time to drop the puck. Puck is dropped, and we are underway. This has been one we've been waiting for a while, and it's time to finally see what the payoff is all about. Drives to the crease. Big save by the goaltender watching that one. Oh, and it's another save on the play. Scores! Rips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow!
You almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in.
Boston's got to be pleased with the way they've started tonight. Look at this, already the first goal of the game, and just trying to take that crowd out of it.
Well, yeah, and that's exactly what they've done, and that would have been the message from the coach earlier today, James, because you want to make sure that you set the tone, you control the pace of play, and you find a way to get on the board first.
Moves into the slot. Fantastic save. And that goes up. They score, and it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. Well, he had his eyes on the puck. He tracked it perfectly and got himself set to position, James. I thought he had it. He got a good chunk of it, but he didn't get it all.
Boston's offense is off to a good start here in the early goings. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Moves it to Allen. Scores! And that's... Three unanswered goals, and as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas, and you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Boston's got the puck against the half wall. And that one's turned aside. Moves it quickly over to Dubé. And he dodges the poke check there. Tried to pick his spot, but that goes off the side of the net. Boston's regained possession of the puck. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Boston's taken full advantage of their scoring opportunities with a comfortable lead here in the first. And off the draw, they take the puck. Puts it on net, and that's blocked from someone in front. Patel's taking it from his own end. Fires it. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it, and he made the save.
Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving, a reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Here they come on the attack. To his teammate, and he shuts the door on that. Handles the puck. Takes a shot. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Oh, that goes off his mask. Oh, gets a proper on that one as he just got enough of it. Pass across to Patel. Off a stick and they can't connect. Stopped by the goaltender.
Oh, well, a save like this, it'll wake up your entire bench. I mean, this is a game changer, James. Talk about change the momentum of a game in a timely save. That's one right there.
Here's a short pass to Patel. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. He got all of that hit. Oh, look at this chance. Denies him with the save. Boston's got the puck along the boards. Taken along the wall by Patel. Quick feed to Dubé. They've got numbers. Here's the pass. Wesley. He's got a stop. He scores! The breakaway finish. That's how you do it.
Well, fantastic read on the goaltender here to be able to bury it on the breakaway, James. Love his pace from start to finish. He does a great job of exploiting the weakness of the coverage, and he finds a way to break away from the pack. He's in on the breakaway, James, and what a battle it is. It's one that he wins, and he drives the puck home.
Boston's been the better team here in the late stages of this first period. More shots, more goals. Simple as that. Jukinen driving and shakes off the check. And that slides right out to center ice. Shot! He scores! And there's the hat-trick 3 as the magic number.
It's a magic number. He's doing everything he can to take the crowd out of this one as he's with the away team, but he's been dominated, playing really confident all night long.
Just moments away from puck drop for second period action. Well, let's see if there was any message sent in the dressing room here before the start of the second, because it was one-sided, to say the least, in the first. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
New York's got to find some game here in the second period, James. That first 20 minutes, it was terrible. I mean, in the effort areas, they couldn't hold on to the puck. They need to reset, refocus, and hopefully a leader in the room in that intermission stepped up and said, I'm going to lead by example here to start the second.
Stopped by the goaltender.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason, and this time, he bails his team out.
And he was ready for that one. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. And now it's to Patel. They've got numbers here. Sends the puck across. Oh, and he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net. And then somehow stayed out of the net. Quick pass to Wesley.
Boston's been effective all night long, and you can see the momentum just on the bench, the body language. Everyone's having a ton of fun there. All you have to do is look at the scoreboard and you see the smiles.
Hammers it from the point. Makes the save. And now it's grabbed by Patel. Into the offensive zone. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Allen's gained the line and on the attack. Sets it out front. And that's stopped. They fight for it along the boards.
Wesley's the true sniper, James, and he's already got 2 in the game, and you know he's looking for his third.
Oh, did he drop a thunderous hit there? Here's a centering pass. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Boston's got the puck along the wall. And there's the save on the play.
The key to being a great goaltender is not getting...
And that's off the iron.
Boston's been all over their opponent tonight. They've been dominating in all areas of the game, in particular possession in the offensive zone. This one goes right off of the post. Otherwise, they would have had an even bigger lead in this one.
And that's poked away. New York's got a hold of the puck now. Picked up along the boards by Dubé. Cuts into the paint. And he comes up with the glove save. Moves it to Allen. Grabs it in his own end. Big time hip check there. That's how you finish a play. Scores! And the pylon continues, and these home fans, I think, have had about enough.
Yeah, they have had enough, and they paid money, and they're leaving the building. Why? Because they are frustrated.
tonight. They just continue to pile up the goals.
So you want to buy in, and the coach will be impressed by this. You buy in defensively, and it creates offense because you're quick to get pucks and go north. And this is exactly how you take care of your own zone. How about the majority of shots in the offensive zone as well? 200-foot game. It's been complete today so far, James.
Toss to the front. And that carries off one of his teammates in front. Dubé's got the puck in his own zone. And he takes the pass. Oh, look at this. Off the mask of the goaltender. Boy, right between the eyes. 10 seconds and he makes the save. There's the horn. 2 periods down. A third period to go. Stick around and join us for the drama next. Fans are buzzing. Teams are gliding into position here for the start of the third. Third period underway here. This has been a total squash to this point. 2/3 of the way to the finish line, and this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
New York's got to get the puck, James. I mean, to put it in layman's term, 1, you got to get the puck. 2, you got to score. They're not doing either.
Great read by Point. And he takes the dish. Passes out front, and it's blocked. Chance in front, scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, hold that for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot. Oh, this is a missed assignment, James. I mean, what is he doing behind the net? Is he looking for an outlet pass? Well, guess what? Your team doesn't have the puck. You got to get net front.
Boston's offense has been a thing to watch tonight as they lead it big time here early in the third. Shot! Wow! What a stop by the goalie! Boston's got possession of the puck. Passes it over! And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Odd man rush. Beats the puck over. That's a paddling.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. He doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
And that's deflected off someone in front. Slides it up to Point. And sends it just out of reach. Oh, wow, another big hit. And guess who's at it again?
No surprise here. We've been watching it since puck drop, and the opponent can feel him coming every single time. Man, is he throwing his weight around.
Boston's got the puck. Two great talents are set to go head-to-head. Buckle up. Thomas is a total force out on the ice, either scoring or hitting. Points, one to watch whether they're racking up assists or laying the body.
I have been waiting for this matchup all week, and it finally goes down between these two stars next.
The time for talk, the time for hype's over. It's time to drop the puck now. The best friends take possession to get this one underway. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Trying to shake the defender. Pass it across. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Fantastic goal. Well, he came, he saw, and he continues to do what he does against his rivals.
Yeah, he certainly does. He's a point-per-game player, and when ice closes up and you know it's a passionate game and the fans are into it, he is the most engaged and finds a way to hit the score sheet.
Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Jordan's got it now deep inside his own end. Takes the feed. The best friends carry it along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Thomas. Jordan's got it to the side. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Play whistle dead, offside the call.
Coaches will always tell you, right from the onset of a game, right from puck drop, you want to make sure you're on your toes and you physically engage to get into the game right away. Well, that hit right there, that is physically engaging, all right. You can see the entire bench lights up with that one.
Nice job tying up his opponent. Shot! Oh, what a glove save! Wow!
I'd say, yeah, some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Nearing the midway mark of the period, the sharpshooters have taken a 1-0 lead. Boston's going to start with the puck in their own end. Points going for a skate with the puck, and he's hearing it from this crowd, and why not? He caused that injury last game.
Yeah, there's venom coming from the rafters. There's no question about it here, James. And the intensity's at an all-time high, and that's fine. But when you cross the line, bad things happen. Dangerous things happen.
And leaves the comfort of his crease to play the puck. Niagara Falls will try to make something happen here in the offensive zone. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Allen's won the draw inside his own end. He's got a little jump. All alone. Great save. Grabs the puck in the slot. Picked up along the wall by Allen. Grabs the puck. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Here's a shot. Oh, what a blocker save. He got all of that with the waffle board. Tries it to the crease. Denies him in close.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Huge save on the play. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Absolutely incredible that he can extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save.
Right up Main Street and on the attack. And that pass goes off a stick. There's the whistle. We're going to get ourselves the penalty shot here. And the moment of truth has arrived. Big opportunity here. Shot! He scores! He tied it up! He tied it up!
Looks like he took a breath before this penalty shot. Real calm.
Niagara Falls has been playing like you could sense this was coming, yet not equalizer here, Cheryl.
Yeah, you can feel it. We've been able to feel it coming here, and it finally does here. It's almost like they've opened the floodgate, James. It's too bad that the intermission is coming, because I think if you're the coach, you're saying, please keep it going, because the bus is on track, the train is coming, and they're firing on all cylinders at the moment.
He got all of that one. Puck picked up by Wesley. Long lead pass to Allen. Here's the pass. Oh, straight out. It's straight out. What a save.
Well, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save.
Drives to the paint.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
And one last save. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance at a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. Both teams back on the ice. They're lined up, and period number 2 is about ready to go. You can tell we're in for a good one because almost every fan is in their seats here as we are still tied with the second getting underway. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Niagara Falls didn't look sharp in that first period, James. They didn't generate a lot of shots, and their opponent was all over them. If they want to get off of their heels and onto their toes, they need to have an attack mentality when they get in the offensive zone.
With possession along the wall. Sends it out in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Puck grab by Point. He looks deep to Allen. Cutting to the front of the net. Niagara Falls tries to break out from their own end. From the point, they take control of it. The sharpshooters have it now. Wesley's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. And a great save.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's at a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Big-time stop there. Rocked him in the open ice. Niagara Falls takes possession along the wall. Angles it over to Point. Slides it across to Wesley. Quick shot. Oh, what a save in front. Huge steal in his own end. Moves it to Thomas. They've got the defense outnumbered. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Well, the puck doesn't go in at either end of the ice here, but both teams are trading grade A chances right now. There is a ton of pace and volume of shots to this game right now.
Niagara Falls wins the offensive zone draw, and they'll start with the puck. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Allen. From center, they get into the attacking area. Sends the pass over. Dishes it off. Shot, and he stops that with the blocker.
Salomon is helping his team with his rebound control and really keeping the puck away from the front of the net and cleaning up the trash.
Finds nothing but air on that shot. Taken by Wesley. And the puck clears the zone. There's the collision, and look who's hit again.
He's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way.
Shuts him down.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his feet.
Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. Well, he does a great job of getting to position, net front, James, and then with a quick flick of the wrist, he buries it.
Here in the later stages of this period, The sharpshooters are looking to build on this one-goal lead. Here's a chance. Glove save by the goalie. Niagara Falls has the puck. Goes right to the crease. And he lowers the boom. All alone. Scores! Puts it in the back of the net. And that's how you light the lamp.
He lights the lamp as he buries that one, James. But he knows he has confidence, and he shows just that in that battle. Execution. That's how you do it.
Boston's had one song in their mind all night long. Shot, 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 shot. They continue to lead late in the second. Sends it over to Allen. Here's a short pass to Wesley. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. The sharpshooters will play from the defensive zone. Points cross the line and is on the attack now. Stoppage in play as we get an offside.
Salome's been on point tonight here, James. I mean, he's been all over his crease. Team really not playing in front of him. Just have a look at the sequence of this desperation saves that he has to make to keep the puck out. They got to find some legs in front of him and get going the other way.
Great hit on the play. Can't pull the trigger. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. Well, 2 periods down and 1 more still to come. Third period action right after we get a clean sheet of ice. Who's ready for some more hockey? Welcome back to EA Sports Cebulski Pounder. And here we go with period number 3, moments away. Well, here we go. The puck is dropped on period number 3. All right, Cheryl, we played 2 periods in this one. Give the fans at home your take on what you've seen.
The best friends need to change their mindset in the third period and kind of flip the switch to attack mentality.
He scores! And he completes the hat trick there!
You gotta love it, James. I mean, he really brings it when he's on the road, right? And he's been all over the puck, and he has just silenced the crowd.
Back-to-back Hatties in this rivalry series. Wow.
I mean, he just plays his best hockey against this team. I mean, there's an urgency to his game. It's like he's got eyes in the back of his head. He scans. He does it all. He's shot. You put it all together, and he has been absolutely lethal.
Big hit along the floors, and those walls are rattling.
When you're along the wall, you got to have your head up. You better be good in small spaces, and you can't get out of the way of this thunderous hit, though, because it was lined up perfectly here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he finished right through the wall.
Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Trying on the sweet spot. And some text. He might have a step here. Stones him on the breakaway. And that pass attempt is deflected. He scores! My goodness, it's a night for the ages on his part.
It really is, James. He's playing with such confidence, and every time he takes it to the net, you know that he's not going to be denied. It's in him, he's attacking, and he's buzzing all around the ice.
The sharpshooters take control of the faceoff. And we've got ourselves a penalty shot coming up here. Allen's ready for the penalty shot. Quick shot, scores! And another goal for the road team here tonight, and the rain of boos has begun from the crowd.
Yeah, right from the rafters, all the way down, the booing begins, and it doesn't let up. They cannot believe that their team is just not played tonight, not happy with the efforts. They're getting blown out.
Oh, he gets hit again!
Well, this is a tough enough game as it is, but if you have your head down, you are going to get lambasted over and over again.
And they score! Boston's added yet another one here to the total tonight, and what a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Sends it over! And he loses control of the puck. Niagara Falls has it in the defensive end. Fires it on net. Oh, I thought that was in it. Oh, Ted Bell save right there. Bring it up.
I thought it was in, James. I mean, I was ready for the goal call there, but that is desperation. He finds a way to...
What a save. That's how you do it.
That's a great save by the goaltender. Really quick, James. Anticipates quick movements to be able to prevent that deep from going in.
Trying to shake loose. He's in the clear. Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
Penalty shot coming up after the stoppage in play. He takes a deep breath at center ice. It's go time here. Takes a shot. Scores! And there's the hat trick, and this place is silent.
Well, he's licking his chops when he goes on the road, hey, James, and he gets his hattie. I mean, he's been feeling it, but when he's on the road, he's something else.
And after the draw in center, they've got a hold of the puck. Here they come on the attack. Pumps it away, great hand high.
Salame's really struggled tonight, and the team in front of him as well. They've got to find a way to get back on track. They need to switch the momentum of this game if they want to get back in it.
Pumped away, and the gamble pays off.
Well, this is extremely high-risk play, James, but the reward was also high because that's a perfectly timed poke check.
Quick pass across to Jordan. He'll need more than that to beat him. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Under all sorts of pressure in his own end with the puck now.
Wesley's been such an offensive threat tonight, all over the offensive zone, disrupting coverage, and you can hear the boos in the stadium. They want him out of here. He's been such a threat. Jordan's trying to gut it out there, James. I mean, he looks injured. He's really laboring.
Oh, breaks it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not.
Wesley's not going to be able to get away from the boos and the chance every time he touches the puck, all because of that play earlier where he hurt their player.
Final seconds ticking away in this one, and the fans are letting the home team know just how they feel about a poor performance on the ice. Here's a shot. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. Well, how do you sum up that win tonight? That was impressive.
Well, it was impressive, and I really felt like they owned the puck. And when you have that puck on your stick, you make good decisions with it. It winds up on net. And just look at the shot clock, and you can tell that not only did they outchance, but in terms of the volume, they were able to get a ton of pucks through to the net. That's taking what's given and doing good by it.
Are you famous? Can we be friends? Let go and let die. I won't waste no more time. Letting you let me lose my mind. I just wanna say you're like a moth
Philadelphia's coming off a win in the last matchup between these two. Cook's last game of this rivalry saw him score a few and hit a few. Wesley's hard-hitting style was noticeable the last time these rivals met.
When you got two teams that have been beefing forever, a great way to settle it is on the ice, and it's next.
We are just seconds away now from puck drop. And there's the puck drop. Enough talk. It's time to find out what this is all about. And it's a quick pass to Allen. Handles the pass. Scores! They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and scored. The sharpshooters and their fans are buzzing right now. How about that? A quick strike just minutes into this one.
Well, that quick strike gets them on their feet. And listen, when you're playing, you can feel that energy. You feed off it when your home crowd is cheering for you, especially when you're playing well. No better way than getting on the board first.
Feeds the puck up to Cook. Cutting to the slot. Kicks that one away to keep it from going in. Breakaway. Oh, serves up a pokey ball as it's poked away.
And he knows exactly where he is in his crease to be able to make this play. If he misses, James, it's in the back of his net.
Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Looking to make something happen to the offensive zone. Sends a pass over. Philadelphia's got a hold of it against the wall. Carries it in. Feeds it over. No room for that one to get through. And he coughs it up with the pass. Sends the feed in front. What a chance, but they can't catch. He scores! High game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
Philadelphia's got to be feeling good about their game once again, evening the score so quickly.
Yeah, and that's a counterpunch, right? And that's what the coach wants to see. You can get down by one, you're in a deficit, but you don't dig the hole deeper or further down. You find a way to be assertive. What I like about their game is they found a way to get physically engaged, and with that has come more opportunity.
JD's got the puck now in his own end. On the attack along the boards. And he lowers the boom there. From the open ice, they gain the line. Makes a move in front. Philadelphia's got a hold of it along the wall. Takes the feed. Off the post.
Philadelphia's been on the wrong side of the hockey gods tonight, James. How many have they shot off the post?
Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Here they come on the rush. Denies him with the save. Philadelphia's gained possession along the boards. Takes the puck at the point. JD's got it near the point. And that goes off a player. Boston's got the puck in the defensive end. Moves it quickly over to Wesley. Puts it on net. Denied by the goaltender. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Right through center and into the offensive zone. There it is, the go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see that Selly, the energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important.
Well, partner, it was only a matter of time before you know who got on the score sheet.
Yeah, it's almost like when the lights are the brightest against this team that he finds a way to get it done. I mean, just look at the stat sheet. I mean, he's a point-per-game player in this series, and he's a massive contributor for his team.
And that concludes the first 20 minutes of play. Second period action. Stick around. their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Boston's been coughing the puck up a ton in the first period, James, and a lot of credit goes to their opponent who's posing on them quickly. But they have to manage that if they want to get back in this one. They're lucky they're only trailing by 1.
Here's a shot. Comes up with the block. Absolutely fearless. Still plenty of time left in this frame. It's a 2-1 game. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the 2 centers were tied up. Takes the pass. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. The sharpshooters get a hold of it. Glides along the blue line. From the back of the cage with the puck. Philadelphia's got it behind the net. Slides it over to Cook. Boston's got the puck. Works it across to Wesley. Fires it. Denied by the goaltender.
Ajayi's able to put that puck to the corner, and it really keeps the... They're tied up, and we are back to even. Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. We got a tie game. And with the 2 centers tangled up, the winger skates away with it. Quick feed to Allen. Receives the pass. Fires it. Stops him cold. Now over to JD. Takes the feed.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in.
The Reign haven't exactly been clean and crisp on the ice tonight, but they've stayed with it, and they now lead by 1 here in the back half of period number 2.
Well, that's critical timing for a goal, James, and it should change their momentum because now they are on top, and it's a game that they shouldn't be. I mean, they haven't held possession. They really haven't been the better team, but they find themselves ahead.
From point blank, scores, and they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do, and their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one.
Philadelphia's extended the lead to 2 here in the second.
And I think they need to continue to play desperate. Don't sit back. There's a lot of runway left. Continue to take control of the game.
Puck scooped up by Wesley, and a little physicality ends that threat. The sharpshooters move the puck in the defensive zone. And he takes the feed. Stops that one. Philadelphia's moving it into the offensive end. Oh, and he reaches out with the glove save. Wow! From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Wesley's going to play it to the corner. And the defenders come up with the puck. And he takes the feed. Takes a shot. Oh, stopped it. Wow!
I can't even believe he got to that puck there, James. I mean, this is all about instinct. You do all those reflex drills for a reason, so you don't have to think about it when you're just reaching for the puck.
Scores! And there's the hat-trick 3 as the magic number.
It's a magic number. He's doing everything he can to take the crowd out of this one as he's with the away team, but he's been dominated, playing really confident all night long.
Philadelphia's got more than a few smiles on the bench tonight as they inch closer and closer to the end of the second period.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's been a consistent effort right through 2 periods of play now, James, and they're going to head into this intermission. It could disrupt their rhythm, and they got to make sure they stay focused, they stay intense, and they come ready to start the third the way they started the first and second.
Scooped up along the wall by Point. Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Philadelphia's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. sir. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. They always say 3 is the magic number. We've got period number 3 next. Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Sabalski, Pounder ready to bring you the action. Here we go. Third period set to get underway. Simply too much to not enough at this point. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
The sharpshooters coaches are going to be telling them, listen, you got to just trust the process, stick with the game plan. I mean, through 40 minutes of play, you've dominated possession. Continue to do what you've been doing, but don't get frustrated. Don't panic and force the play. It'll come to you.
And now it's grabbed by Kirk. Great save from Entice.
Well, great ace throwing chance taken away from the...
There's the whistle. It's a penalty shot. One-on-one with the goalie. Shot scores. Nice finish.
Yeah, that finish is coming from all of that work in practice. You know how often they work on those, James, but it's about execution, finding the back of the net and delivering it.
Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Right on the doorstep. They score! And a huge goal to try to shift the tide.
Well, they're going to have to do more than that if they want to shift this tide. I don't think the coach is going to be very impressed with their preparation coming into this game, James. But they found a little bit of life here. Let's see if they can get something back-to-back and create some momentum.
Puck picked up by Point. Shot! Makes the save as that goes off the glove.
Johnny's been bailed out by his team here, no question, James. I mean,
Here he is, all alone. Oh, and I'm not really sure what happened there.
it looks to me like he couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to do, and in the interim, he ran out of space.
Nears the blue line, looks to set up at the point.
Oh, how did that stay out? Wow! I have no idea, James. Not even sure how he got to that puck. I mean, that's a last-ditch effort. That is fierce competitor written all over him to be able to make that save.
Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Philadelphia's looking to break out. Slides it across. Sends it to the middle. Scores! What a finish on the play. Philadelphia's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it as they...
And maybe an attempt to try to make it respectable, or is this a comeback here, Cheryl?
Well, it certainly makes the deficit look better. And listen, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but that's the starting point. If you want to be able to claw your way back into this one, you got to build out that last shift.
Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Slides the puck ahead to Allen. And that's offside, stopping the play. Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. They take possession as he locks them up off the face-off. Boston's got control of it now from their own end. Takes the feed. He's got a step. He scores! Breakaway and the back of the net.
Well, even as he was encroaching on the goaltender here, James, you knew that he had a ton of confidence, and he has got some resources. He's got a great skill set, and he buries it.
And off the draw, they take the puck.
JD's been having a fantastic night, just filling the net, and the puck's been all over his stick, but the crowd certainly doesn't like it, wants their team to really take him out.
And here's a pass to Wesley. Oh, smart heads-up read. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming.
Wesley's done a great job of staying the course in this game here, James. You know, he could let the multiple opportunities that he hasn't cashed in on really get to him, but he doesn't. He continues with his persistence and his relentlessness to the net here, and it pays off in dividends as he gets on the board.
Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck now. There's the whistle, and here comes the penalty shot. And here he comes from center. Quad City, what a save!
Well, goaltenders have to have a ton of patience as well. They want to make sure that they're outweighting the shooter here, James. He does a great job of it and makes the save.
Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Too much traffic in the lane. Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. Boston's got the puck along the boards. Sends the cross-ice pass. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Boston's looking to break out of their own end. Inside of the final minute here in the third. Puck grab by Cook. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Oh my goodness, what a move! Scores! And that's three! It's a hat trick here on the road!
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach. As he's on the road, he just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
And he sidesteps the check there. Denies him! Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Makes a save! Gets a piece of it with a glove! And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck escapes the offensive end. He says, let's get physical on that play. Moves the puck up to Allen. And here at center, that's intercepted. There's the whistle. We're going to get ourselves the penalty shot here. JD's got the puck, and here he comes. Shot! He scores! What a finish on the penalty shot.
Perfectly executed. I love the way he comes in with some speed on the penalty shot and just gets the goaltender to move first and then capitalizes. Man, does he ever make this play look easy. I mean, he is running out of room. The goaltender is right there, but somehow he manipulates the little space he does have to get that puck to his backhand and then puts it in the 4x6.
Final horn sounds, and we are all done with this one. Philadelphia's effort at all ends of the ice really, really impressive here this evening.
Yeah, it was a collective effort, in particular their shot total. They just peppered the tender and drove the net. They tried to get to the